In this review, we're going to be the G.I. Joe Classified Series Spirit Iron Knife. Spirit comes in the standard G.I. Joe Classified style packaging with the big window box where you can see a lot of the accessories nice and clear in the figure. I love this style packaging where you can actually, if you find it in the stores, you can actually inspect the paint and check, make sure everything's good with the figure. You got the G.I. Joe Classified Series logo on the bottom, Spirit Iron Knife below that, Hasbro logo, the really cool artwork that wraps around to the side, and you the big mural shot in the back. Seems like we should be getting a updated version of this mural since we've gotten replacements for some of these figures. Like we got the Amazon exclusive Artillery Roadblock, or we can just go ahead and just rename this one Heavy Duty. And a few other updates to that, but they've been adding some of the newer characters, so why not update the mural? You got your warning, legalese, your Hasbro, your sad onion on the bottom. You got your barcode. And here we have Spirit and Freedom in the plastic tray. And this tray is full, jam-packed. I didn't see the wings in the original before I opened the packaging up. I forgot he actually comes with replacement wings for Freedom. You got a backpack, a sniper rifle, 2 knives, a pistol. There's really nice tactical gear on Spirit himself. Loaded out tray. This is what I love seeing on these G.I. Joe packaging. Like I mentioned before, is like when we got the movie Scarlet, all she came was a crossbow, and she was full price figure. And this is the same price, like price point that figure would be now. But yeah, it's loaded out with all kinds of gear and accessories, even a bonus animal creature. And here we Spirit freed from the plastic tray. He looks great. A lot of new molding on this figure, some reuse, but all in all, it's a great looking figure. I think they went back to using the little G.I. Joe comm units things. I thought we saw the end of those things with the newer figures. But he looks great. Tons of accessories. Speaking of accessories, let's go ahead and just take a look at those first. Let's do weapons. We got a sniper rifle. Is the magazine removable? It is removable. That is nice. I always like seeing that. Yeah, adds a little extra things you can do with action figure photography when your accessories are detailed like this. Did they sculpt a bullet on the top? I don't think so. Let's go up here. You have his pistol. Looks good. Now sculpting. Ooh, cool. This is all new pistol. You see there's an eagle wing on the sculpted onto the side of the gun. That is cool. It's on both sides. Yeah. You can see that. Does the rifle have that? We don't have any decorative sculpting on the rifle. It's just a standard style sniper rifle. For some reason I'm having a trouble saying sniper rifle. He's got 2 knives. This one has some silver paint detailing on it. I really like the extra lines on top. It's kind of look like it's trying to make it look like it's a Damascus blade. That's really cool. And the other one's just a solid black knife. Nice sculpting on it. It's actually one thing I like these on some of the other knives. They got blunt ends, so they look more like like a butter knife than the actual combat knife. These look good. You got the backpack, and it's got a perch on the top for freedom. And I would assume the rifle can go on here. We'll probably unsafe way of traveling is putting the knife through the trigger. And you got freedom. The wings are on ball joints, where you can be eagly. Give the Spirit a hug. And it looks good. We got the alternate wings for freedom. These are nicely sculpted. You got some nice, a little bit of dry brushing onto the wings. You get a little extra detail on that. I like that. I like seeing paint on accessories, on parts. We don't really have that on the folded down wings, do we? I don't see that on the outside. What about the inside? Now they're just solid brown plastic. On the outspread wings, you get some nice dry brushing. As for the sculpting on the figure, this thing, like, I can't harp enough on it. When it comes to these G.I. Joe classified figures, these things are very well sculpted. The material looks like it's actually got material instead of just plastic on the figures. Like a lot of Marvel's Legends are smooth figures. Like bring in like Bucky Cap. The bodysuits are all just smooth. You get a little texture on the boots, but in the gloves, but the bodies themselves are usually pretty smooth. Same way with like on the, this is the Shriek body with his custom Black Widow. All slick body. So it's, love seeing all this texture detail on the G.I. Joes. It's got a great head sculpt. Great detail on the face. They do the digital face printing on the eyes and face details. Clean tampographs on the arms. A lot of nice details. This painted up in a tan color. Even the grenades and stuff is all painted nicely on the figure. They even got the little bit of red at the end of the braids on his hair. Looks great. Nice clean paint on the buckle. 2 buckles. A little gold detail around the wrist. And the treads are even painted. See, this is what they should do. When they put the product batch numbers on, always on the feet. I like seeing that. The only reuse I can see, at least for me, is the waist cover and the legs. Not the knees, but the rest of it looks like those are all from Duke. You might want to think the shirt's from Duke, but it's not. It's an all-new sculpt. As you can see, it's a solid shirt on the Duke, and they use it for Flint and a few other figures. This top piece is an overlay. And this figure does not have that. It's a solid piece. He's got a knife sheath on his bandolier, knife sheath on the leg, and a pistol holster on the leg. This appears to be a brand new holster for a pistol. It's a double strap. We've seen single straps on a lot of different figures, but we haven't seen any double strap holsters, at least to my knowledge. I'm here staring at my collection. This one has a triple strap. That's the rest of them have a single strap holster from the looks of it. Yep, the triple strap looks like it's from Beachhead too. So I think that's a new part. New boots, new knees, and new arms. Of course, the head's new, the bandolier's new, belt. A lot of new sculpting on this figure. For articulation, that should knock it out of the park. It's G.I. Joe classified. How's the head? Head, instead of a disc hinge, it's on a double ball peg. And there's a ball peg at the base of the neck. Let's see how much that works, because I like the disc hinge on top and the double ball peg on the ball peg on the bottom. It's the best of both worlds, but let's see how this works. You get this much up, this much down. Of course, full 360. Good tilts from side to side. Disc hinge shoulders. Good range of motion. They go up this high on both sides. There's a butterfly joint. Goes back this far. Goes forward this far. Full 360. Bicep rotation. Double jointed elbow. Let's see how that works with the sleeve sculpt. It looks good. What about this side? Because you got the gauntlet on this side for freedom. Let's see. About the same. Yeah, it's about the same on both sides. Let's see if it folds true if he's left-handed like most G.I. Joe figures. He has a vertical hinge on the left, horizontal on the right. Yep, he is left-handed as well. I don't know what it is about always making the G.I. Joe figures left-handed, but they are. There's an ab crunch. It goes back this far. Yep, that's as far as it goes, and crunches forward this far. You can get a little bit more range. There's a ball joint at the waist. Push it forward a little bit more. Same way on the back. Pull it back a little bit more. And with that ball joint, allows it to tilt from side to side some. You get full 360 at that rotation point. Ball jointed hips with drop down hinges. So you can get good range of motion forward this far without dropping them down. Drop it down, goes up a little bit higher. And it kicks out, does the Van Damme really good. And when you do the Van Damme, it pulls down the drop hinge. It looks a little ugly when it's down like this, but because you also want to manipulate it up when you're posing the figure standing up. On back, it goes back this far. Thigh rotation. Double joint knees. Gets you all the way up. And boot rotation. Hinged ankles. Up and down. Down this much. Forward this much. Ankle pivots. The new arms are not pinless like on some of the newer figures. Of course, where the legs are reused for Duke, so those are not pinless. So this one actually would be good for base for like customizing figures if you want to get extra of these. One little nitpick I've seen just looking at the figure right off. I look at these real time. I take them out of the box and review these. I don't take a lot of time to look and examine the figures. Just by looking at it though, I kind of wish we had something we could put in these holes. Now, this is meant for freedom to stand on his peg into his arm. But you also have a perch on the backpack. So that would have been nice if we could have got like maybe even like an arm bar, like a guard or something we can put on that just to fill in the holes when he doesn't have freedom on the pegged in to the arm. So I don't expect to have freedom always like this. Now, speaking of freedom, let's go ahead and look at his articulation. It's got looks like a hinged ball joint at the neck, so you can get them in flight poses. The legs go forward and back. Are they on ball joints or just hinge joints? Just hinge joints. There's ball joints at the wings, so you can manipulate those around a little bit while they're in the down position. Let's see how that works with the flight wings. And see, he's got the nice range of motion for the flight wings. And on the paint that looks good on Eagly, I'm sorry, the Freedom. See, this one, they missed the mark with the tampograph on the eye. You can see the sculpt. The eye is painted a little low. Seems like I've seen quite a few of these online. People with that eye painted incorrectly. And I'll probably end up fixing that. And we got rotation at the feet. And that's about it. Head rotates. Looks good. I'm going to get all the accessories on Spirit, and let's take a look at them all geared up. Here we have Spirit all geared up, and he looks fantastic. Love the details. Like I said, you got the nice tampographs. Great details, paint, colors. It's like a really nice update of the original design without being too advanced. Like when they first started the G.I. Joe, when they had that futuristic sci-fi tech gear and stuff. That's why I'm kind of surprised to see these Joe comps come back. I thought these were gone, but apparently not. Now we got him all geared up. Let's do some comparisons with some other figures. We got Duke, which he shares some parts with. Cobra Commander. Action Force Duster. Action Force Sergeant Slaughter. The Marvel Legends Suited Body. the Ravager Thor, Bucky Cap, Black Widow, Thundercats Lion-O, Loose Collector Executive Replicas Lady Death. All in all, Spirit's a great looking figure, a great addition to the Joe shelf. Great sculpting, great paint, as usual with G.I. Joe Classified. Especially with these newer figures, that's going to more of an update of the original designs for like the 84 to 89 character designs. Just slightly more realistic update to those and a little more modernized. These look great. The only real issue I had with mine so far is on Freedom, that one eye is not painted where the sculpt is. So I'll fix that. I'll just paint over it white, then repaint the eye in the spot where it's supposed to be. Great tampograph, sculpting, beautiful figure. It would be a great addition to anybody's G.I. Joe shelf. And that's about all I got to say on this. Thank you for taking the time to watch the review. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And I'll catch y'all next time.